Hello, Pisces, and welcome. Thank you for being with me. This will be a weekly reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 15th through the 21st. Of course, dates are approximate since it's a general reading. From the major arcana, we will ask for a card that best represents your spicy Pisces energy for this time period, or for this situation, depending on how the cards turn out. And from the minor arcana, I will ask for cards for the physical realm, the mental realm, and the spiritual realm. So let's start with the minor arcana, and it is my intention, Pisces, to attract the cards that best represent the largest majority of those Pisces who will view this reading. So hopefully this will resonate with you. Of course, it is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, and sometimes part of it resonates with you. So I'm a Sun Sag, and last week's Sag reading, 3 out of the 4 card categories were very on target for me. It was supposed to be about, or the cards implied that it would be a person from my past, and it really wasn't someone from my past, but everything else actually worked out. Okay, we're not getting energy. All right, that's too many. We want one card. Okay, one card for Pisces. One card for Pisces energy. Okay, justice. Justice. Balance and fair-mindedness. I think you're pretty fair-minded, Pisces, don't you? Okay. Can we get Pisces physical realm? Can we get a card? 2? Let's go with no more than 3 for Pisces physical realm. What's going on in Pisces environment this week? What's happening around Pisces? Wow, the cards are moving slowly. All right, we have one. Let's see, what is it? It is the 10 of Cups reversed. And what is on the mind of spicy Pisces? I wasn't going to say that. That was, Pisces was just coming out. Okay. Can we get a card for the mental realm of Pisces? There we go. The 8 of Cups. And what is the message from the universe for Pisces? What is the message for the universe from Pisces? Aha, the 7 of Cups. So for some people, this will be a relationship reading, but it is a general reading, so not necessarily. So you can see if it resonates with you in possibly a different way. But with all these cups, it does seem, and now romantic relationship, not romantic relationship, it doesn't necessarily matter. But so I feel like with the justice that you're bringing like a fair-mindedness to the situation. You're being fair. You're, you're balanced. You're aligned. I feel like you've given something careful consideration. And you're thinking about leaving a situation, okay? With the Ten of Cups reversed, now this is quite specific, so this won't apply to all of you, but you might be considering leaving a relationship. It could be a long-term relationship. It's a general reading, so this also could indicate actually that you're leaving a job at which you have personal relationships with those around you. You may have lots of friends there, but I feel like this is a situation where you've spent happy times with people. And for some of you, though, they may not be happy times anymore. And you're thinking of, well, this is in your physical realm. So some of you may be putting an end to relationships this week. It's not necessarily a negative thing, because it could be that this leg of your journey is done. And the reason I don't feel so negative about it is that I feel like your decision, your energy is coming from a place where you've given it, you're bringing a clear mind to it. You've weighed all the options, you've thought about this. And then with the Seven of Cups as your message from the universe, I feel like the universe is telling you, well, now you need to make some decisions. You need to make some choices. You need to figure out what's next, and you need to make a decision about what you're going to do, because you know what? I'm getting that this is what you're thinking about. This is what you're focused on. You're focused on walking away from some situation here. But I feel like some of you have not decided yet. Some of you have not decided yet. And the message from the universe is it's time to make a decision. And the universe is not telling you what your decision is here. And I really feel the reason you're not being told what your decision is here is because it would be too specific. Because the situation is different for each of you, being a general reading. And I do not feel that I should be getting a clarifier for that. I actually feel like I should not, because it might advise, if it might be advising one of you and not another. And I don't want it to be I don't want it to be sending one of you in the wrong direction. So, all right. So I feel like this is a very general reading. Okay. The ending of this situation it could range from you are leaving your family, like you are or even just your spouse. It could range from you're leaving your family to because you're unhappy with this, or this journey has come to an end, with the 10 energy. This time has come. To it could range from, I feel like some of you are leaving behind old emotional baggage, maybe from old relationships, maybe from your upbringing, maybe from jobs, or even friends who weren't really friends. I feel like some of you are leaving behind emotional baggage, like this leg of your journey with the 10. The 10 is really the start of the next journey, right? So you're ready to put an end to this. Again, focused on leaving whatever this is behind. Again, for some of you, it could be leaving your partner, your family, literally, physically leaving. It could range from that to, again, work, family, friends, situations, all the way down to leaving, again, emotional baggage behind. Like, you've expanded in a way, right? You've expanded, but you've brought like very logical, fair thinking to this situation. You're not jumping into this as much as this is emotion, and there is emotion involved here. Your energy is justice, and the universe is telling you it's time to make a decision. It's time to make a decision. You now have options. You now have choices. So for some of you, this is future decisions, and some of you is making a decision related to this. Like, okay, am I really going to move on with this expansion? Am I ready to leave this baggage behind, whatever this might be, and move on for my future expansion? I have choices. What direction am I going to go in? What am I going to choose next? Okay, so Pisces, again, very general reading. And if this is very emotional for you, if you find negative emotions coming up, just remember that even if you think things aren't working out, they always are. Okay? I don't really feel like this. I'm not really feeling negative about it, but I do feel a little confusion. I do feel a little confusion. I know that could be with the Seven of Cups, but I guess my confusion is that so many of you might be leaving behind old emotional baggage or friendships or job situations, or even, could be ending a relationship, a long-term relationship. I feel like whatever this is, it was a long-term. Like if it was emotional baggage you're carrying, it's a long-term. If it's, you're leaving behind your old work family, it's, it's been something you've been in for a while. Again, same with a family or a spouse. Whatever this is that you're leaving behind, I guess I'm feeling confused because I'm just feeling so many different possibilities for what you could be leaving behind. And of course, with the cups, it feels emotional. So some of you will not have negative emotions related to this, but I just feel compelled to say, for any of you who might have negative emotions related to this, just remember, the universe has your back, and the more you can emanate positive energy by expecting the best, the faster the universe will be able to bring you what you want, to bring you positive results, right? Because the universe is energetic, and energy interacts with energy, and you want to attract positive energy to you, which results in positive, manifestations in your life. I mean, every moment in our lives is a manifestation, is a result of a previous vibration. So just remember, if this does become any, negatively emotional for you, then just do your best, do the work. And what I mean by that is do the work of taking the time to focus positively, and remember that things are never what they seem to be, right, in the physical realm. And Nothing here is as serious as we think it is, and that everything does always work out. Okay, Pisces, I want to thank you so much for being with me. Remember, if this reading does resonate with you, keep those vibrations high, and everything will unfold the way you want it to. Also, be on the lookout next week for your seasonal reading, meaning for Leo season. So sometime next week, I will post a Pisces reading for Leo season. Because of those readings, I don't know if there will be a weekly reading, or if there is, there may be a shortened version of one. But regardless, Pisces, I really hope you have a beautiful week, and thanks again for being with me.